One of the things that occurred to me a few months back was how St Mary's Parish and St Mary's with Anglicare embodies in its life what's known as the 5 marks of mission of the Anglican Church. I'm Peter Burke, I'm the Director of Mission and Anglican Community Engagement for Anglicare SA, and we're here at St Mary's Parish with the picket fence and the project centre and the community garden. I think the 5 marks of mission are wonderful, but I reckon if we turn them on its head, we get a different perspective. And I wanted to come here to tell you that whether you know it or not, this parish celebrates and lives the 5 marks of mission.
The community garden has just grown in leaps and bounds in the last few years, and there's a great group of people there who look after the garden.
The vegetables are organic. We do harvest water through our rainwater tanks. The main purpose is to supply food to low-income people, but it also has a lot of other benefits. Generally, they like the socialising and just being in the outdoors.
I just love this garden, and what I love is that you see a piece of land that's sitting there doing nothing, and before very long something's been planted in there, something's growing in there, and I just see this as the story of the life of this place, that people come in and seeds of hope and seeds of a future are planted in people, and we see them grow.
Here at the Op Shop there is a commitment to waste reduction and recycling through the sale of clothing and household items, and that sort of contributes to the creation, as does the community garden.
One thing that we did lately was to unveil a plaque acknowledging the Ghana ownership of this land, and I feel very strongly that that was a great step in the right direction we've taken here.
The place here is inclusive and diverse. There are so many people using the place as a place of hospitality and community, and it welcomes all people. Through the picket fence and the project centre and everything else that happens here, people receive services, whether it's emergency assistance or just a listening ear, or the opportunity to engage in an activity and deal with social isolation.
The biggest strength I see is the strength of community we have, giving, and people willing to talk to each other about their own problems, or come talk to us if there's a problem. We really have all sorts of people. We don't try and exclude anyone. Anybody's welcome to come. We don't have any requirements.
Often people come in and they are very damaged, they've been hurt by life. They come in here and they get some help, because both the professional people and just the ordinary people like me who get to know them and learn to love them and help them to come back to health and strength again and to be part of community.
Our mission really is to look after everybody who inquires and is interested in this field. We have wood and metal shops here, and we make products for sale, particularly concentrating on children's furniture and children's toys. We have a group of people who we select to be volunteers. It's really to look after everybody who wants some time out from their situation at home.
The mission of St. Mary's is to work for the welfare of the community around us. Mostly the people which we serve here are the people that need help. St. Mary is really a multicultural community. We serve everybody. Every Monday, Thursday and Friday you can get more than 50-60 people around here. This is a God mission, bringing the people who are desperately looking for their life and looking for a safe place to be, and it happened to be a church at St. Mary's. Table Talk is about telling us what God has done in your life. Most important is sharing meals of brothers and sisters in St. Mary's once a month.
great pleasure to be here at St Mary's this morning to celebrate with you not only baptism and confirmation, but also the unveiling of a very important plaque acknowledging the Kaurna people, the original custodians of this land. We stand on land that ultimately belongs to others, and we're acknowledging that today. This plaque doesn't mark the end of the reconciliation journey, but marks the beginning. This parish has showed the strength and the fortitude to begin this process of reconciling with local Aboriginal people and acknowledging the Kaurna people, the original custodians. And that's a very big statement and an important one.
I celebrate the fact that so many people come together and come to know one another, and we can worship together because we learn and grow together.
From my perspective, I think the work of St Mary's with Anglicare, which started off as the picket fence, is the way I see that the parish lives the marks of mission out. It's certainly a caring community here. I know people who come here for the first time always say that they feel welcome and at home, which is a great thing. They're always welcome to come back and they're cared about.
Loving God and loving people. That is the thing I enjoy in St Mary's.
I think people see love in action here. It would be a big joy if we could see people coming and wanting to know more about our Lord, who gives us the love and strength to give to them.
The parish might not actually realise that we're doing the 5 marks of mission, but the purpose of this exercise is to say that we do, and to perhaps do so a bit more consciously.
Thank you so much for being with us. And it is a lovely day to baptize these wonderful, colourful, the God colour people today. It is great. Thank you.